name's Sylvia, and I'm 75 years old. And I came here on March 29th, 2007, and left April 28th, 10 years younger. Wonderful experience for me. Absolutely life-changing. Well, I've always been a very successful professional person, and I'm well educated, and I didn't ever think that I could learn something more about life. But when I came here, of course, getting sober is a absolutely fantastic experience, but this whole program is designed to make your life whole, not just to keep you sober. And I was able to get in touch with parts of my life that I'd hidden from myself. And even though many of the concepts that I was introduced to here as a patient, I've taught as a college professor, I was just raised to a whole new level of awareness. I did not come from an alcoholic family, and in actuality, I had my first drink at a fraternity party in college because the fellow that I was going with was terribly embarrassed that he was going with the only girl who didn't drink. And so he said, "Well, you've got to drink. It just makes me so embarrassed." And so he taught me how to drink a whiskey sour. And I can tell you I didn't like it. So my first taste of alcohol was not something that was pleasant. I didn't say, "Wow, it changed me." I became abusive towards alcohol after a series of physical losses. When I became, well, not just physical losses. When I turned 70, I had my knee replaced and then began losing parts of my body to disease and having surgeries. And the last surgery was terribly disfiguring. And I couldn't go outside for quite a while. And I was on heavy prescription drugs for pain. And being a health professional, I always read all the literature, and it said, if you drink alcohol with this medication, the alcohol will enhance the effect of the drugs. So being very smart, I thought, boy, that's just what I want. I want to have that pain medication enhanced. So at the last, I was mixing 12 ounces, 6 ounces of milk and 6 ounces of vodka and drinking my pain medication with that. I had to be gradually led to believe that there was an answer. And I think that the first thing, when I came here, I didn't arrive until 10 o'clock at night. And I'd driven over, my children had driven me over 600 miles to get here. The first night, the night nurse came in and comforted me beautifully, so beautifully. I remember it to this day. And then the next day, the morning nurse said, "I understand you like cats." And she brought me a little joke about cats. Now, they didn't know me, but their welcoming made all the difference in the world. one of the things that I got in touch with when I came down here with lots of help from the staff was getting back in touch with God, because I have always been a religious person, and over the years lost intimate contact. It was like being suspended in nothingness. And so when I came here, I gradually became more myself. And I love the challenge of the program, because there were things that we did, exercises, that helped us get back in touch with ourselves. And that was very revealing and very rewarding to me. And I enjoyed that very much. And just gradually, I realized that there was a life after. I own my own consulting firm, and I went back to work. I happened to be a Stephen minister, and I went back to my volunteer work. I committed myself to going to AA every day, and that was a difficult thing because I could not imagine myself mixing with other alcoholics. And I love it. I'm very, very active in AA now. I have a wonderful, exciting, vibrant life. This last weekend, I held my 5th great-grandchild. He's a week old. And whoever thought I would be a great-grandmother? On the car trip down, I said to my children, "Don't tell my grandchildren." And they said, "Mother, do you think they don't know?" And that was so humiliating to me. But you cannot imagine how proud they are. They're all in their 20s, and they brag about what I have overcome so wonderfully. And I could never have done it without him. I just couldn't. I know that God led me here.